Sticky
Cross.
Hi, my name is Anna.
And I'm Peyton.
And today, what are we doing today?
Today, we are back with something that we're both super excited about. We'll be reacting to DAY6's first subunit, Even of Day, and their debut music video, Where the Sea Sleeps. 파도가 끝나는 곳까지.
So the three members in this unit are Youngtae, Brian.
Who's Brian?
Wonpil and Doon.
My 친구.
Yeah, we're really excited, and we saw the thumbnail for the music video and it looks super cute, so not much more to say. Let's just go into it. Spaceship! This is really cute.
It is really cute.
Also, based on like the album sampler, I noticed that like the songs are a lot more synthy because they don't have like guitar because Jae and Sungjin aren't here. Aww. This is so cute.
It is so cute. This was not what I was expecting for the music video based on like the album sampler, but it's so cute.
Are they supposed to like represent each member? They're supposed to represent them.
Yeah.
Aww. I think it's cool because the synthy sounds make it feel like it's in space. Like in a galaxy.
Yeah.
But it's also like... Oh, the do in the background makes me think it's like space. It makes me think of like Super Mario Galaxy.
This is what I do to all DAY6 songs.
No signal. I feel like if I showed my baby nieces this, they would really like it. Because it's really cute visually too. Oh, cute.
Oh my gosh, the fanfics Jane
Cute. Oh, that sound was different. That like bass synth that they have, like the lower line that they have playing is interesting. There was one note earlier that felt kind of weird about it. I like how they doubled it with the background. It feels very like child song. Oh! Oh, 어떡해.
We're still holding on to the chick and the bear. This is so sweet. Because like obviously it's sweet. Actually, I'll say it after the music video.
Cry. Oh, huh? Oh,
that like
oh. Oh, together.
Oh, I really like
Harmonies,
that.
stay with me. Harmonies for stay with
Together.
me. That's so good.
have a lot to say because my expertise lies in like dancing, and clearly I can't really comment on this, but I will say like I love this. We've already listened to it 3 times. So obviously, I loved the inclusion of the little chick and the little bear for Jae and Sungjin, especially with the meaning of the song. The most like heartwarming moment to me was when the ship was kind of falling apart and they were all panicking and they were sitting there like holding the chick and the duck really hard, like protecting them from the rest of the world. And I was like, that's so sweet, because they're also talking right there about like, hold my hand, like let's stay together. When like this hard time is over, like we'll wake up and it'll all feel like a dream and everything will be like calm in the morning, like that sort of thing. And it was just so sweet, especially in the context of why Jae and Sungjin are both taking like a hiatus right now, and one of the driving factors behind the subunit is that they're both taking time off for their mental health. And like side note, sending lots of love and like good vibes their way and like hope that they are doing well. It was just really sweet, and like the whole song itself is just very like, I don't know, reassuring maybe, like it's just very touching the whole time. And then also especially because like since they did include all 5 of them in it, so the English title is like Where the Sea Sleeps, which is like a very artsy translation of the Korean title, which is like Where the Waves End, or like Where the Ocean Ends. And that's just something that's kind of romantic, but also just kind of like reassuring that you might say to someone that you really love a lot, whether it's platonically or romantically, like I'll be next to you until the ends of the ocean, because like the ocean never ends. That's the whole point. And I was like, that's so sweet. And so then also just like this is the 2nd installment of the series too, so it is a follow-up to Zombie, and I just think it's a really beautiful follow-up, and about how Zombie is kind of about like drifting aimlessly and feeling disconnected and like has all of those overtones to it. And then this feels like reassuring someone who's like going through something hard, so it's like a very beautiful follow-up. And then finally, just like something that I always love about DAY6, and once again they have done super well because they have so much control over their own music and like the lyrics that they write and stuff. It just always feels so appropriate for what is happening in their lives and like the lives of their like fans age group and stuff, and it's just so authentic and emotional in their portrayal of it. Maybe it's because they're like similar age range, so it feels like the sort of things that like I'm seeing like myself and people around me go through, but it just always feels like, wow, they're speaking to me, and I just love DAY6. Okay, Anna's turn.
Okay, 파도가 끝나는 곳까지 사랑해.
나도 사랑해.
Peyton, I think I actually have less to say than you thought I would, just because, for one thing, it's DAY6 and I am not qualified enough to comment on DAY6 music. So one thing is that it's in 6/8. I don't know, I feel like whenever songs are in 6/8, I'm automatically just like, ooh, I like it more. And the song in itself is just like very gentle and like comforting, which is like what the meaning of the song is about too. It's just like very comforting, like stay by my side, I'll stay by your side. It still like progresses and moves, even just like how they're emphasizing the beat. Like in the first verse, it's just like every single measure whenever they change the chord for the chord progression, but then the pre-chorus, it starts emphasizing every single beat, and in the chorus there's not like one thing that's emphasized. It's like very rhythmic and it plays with it a little bit more. Instrumentally, one synth sound that I thought had like the largest effect on the song overall is this really high-pitched sort of chimes sounding synth, but it has a lot of reverb, and because it's so high and reverby, it makes you feel kind of like you're floating. Since it's so high and it's reverby, it's like, oh, I'm like among the stars or the clouds. The last musical comment that I wanted to make was like the bridge section into the last chorus, because the bridge is like when things are falling apart in the video, and that's when like the change happens to the music too, because it feels like the slightest bit darker, because it's like more of a boom sound that happens. But then into the last chorus, the harmonies that they have together are beautiful, as expected, because like their voices, you know, it's just really satisfying, because also it's very like rhythmic and playful. And I was saying like the sing style for the harmony section feels a little bit more jazzy compared to the rest of the song. And then the last comment that I really had was, I would love to have an instrumental version of this song, but then like this version of the song with the lyrics, I can imagine myself listening to it like late at night, if like in my old apartment all the lights are turned off and I'm just laying in bed, but I had all my fairy lights strung up and on. It's like that kind of feeling. But anyways, I really love this. I'm going to listen to it a lot. I know I'm going to. Peyton, do you want to TLDR?
My only TLDR that I have is that we both really love this and honestly are probably gonna listen to it as soon as we stop recording.
But yeah, that being said, if you enjoyed this video, also love Day6, and also really enjoyed this song and are in your feels and everything, then please leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and bye!